Hey guys, welcome to the Triwisdom Effect channel. Now I'm going to be treating this video as a blog post because it's also going to be placed on my blog at alifeoflearningdot.wordpress.com. If you guys are interested, definitely click the link below to access that site. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday season with Christmas having just finished, and also, of course, New Year's Eve having just completed as well. It's just going so quick, so fast. I usually write my blog post, so it's so weird making a video for it. It's like so out of character for me, and I don't usually make videos. But today, we're gonna, 2019 feels. We're gonna try and up our game. You know how it is. I guess you could call this more of a vlog, and I'm gonna be just talking about a topic that I've chosen for this new year that may interest you guys. Ha! So without further ado, let's jump right into today's topic. So what I'm going to be discussing, and it's so much easier to write this because you can edit it and you don't have to worry about how you look or whatever, and then taking the camera back and then like changing everything. But like today's topic is going to be Tools of Titans, and I was inspired by this topic by my mom, who's reading the book right now. But I learned kind of like 3 essential things that you need to do to make your life. So the author of the book is called Tim Ferriss, and what he did essentially was he interviewed some of the most successful people in today's day, including people like Tony Robbins. He interviewed Oprah, I believe, and just a variety of different people. And he basically got kind of the summary of what really made these people successful and the habits that they were practicing. So to summarize it, he pretty much put it all into 3 most important things. So the first one was gaining knowledge and applying that knowledge into practical circumstances. So Les Brown is quoted to have said that knowledge is not power, but the application of that knowledge is power. You can't simply just sit here and think and then not do anything about those inspirations or those ideas. You have to apply it into your life and make it practical in order to reap the benefits of that knowledge that you gained. Additionally, a powerful thing that successful people do is think creatively. They don't think like mainstream, simply saying, oh, I have ideas, but I'm not really going to put them into practical use. What they do is they think beyond, outside of the box. They're not average. They think about solutions. They're solution-based. They think beyond what their, let's say, quote-unquote, society norms tells them they should think. I can't do this because of my age or because of my income or whatever the case may be. They equip themselves with the knowledge that they gain and then apply that knowledge into their life. So they're not average, just thinking about ideas and saying, oh, you know what, I have a good idea, but I can't make it. They think outside of the box and find solutions to make their dreams happen. A good example that I can give you for people who want to gain knowledge are people who continuously educate themselves in the area of growth that they want to experience. So if someone wants to learn more about investing in real estate, they might pick up a Robert Kiyosaki Rich Dad Poor Dad book in order to start shifting their mindset, to start thinking towards the success that they want to reap, which is financial literacy and financial independence. So essentially, successful people look for opportunities to improve themselves, their understanding of the world and circumstances in general for the better. In essence, to summarize, people who think, look for opportunities, and are solution-based, it is a trait of people who are very successful. So if you want to be successful, start thinking. The second form of thinking that successful people thrive in is the ability to wait. So if thinking is to knowledge, then wait is to discipline. So patience, patience, patience. I think that's something that we all can work on quite a bit, especially myself. And it is kind of like a New Year's resolution for me, being able to wait on God's timing and allowing Him to take the wheel in my life going forward. But waiting is actually a trait. It's a characteristic that the successful people and wealthy people both share in. The messages we see constantly each and every day is instant gratification. At a click of a button, you want to get this. We live in the microwave generation where patience has kind of really been thrown out the window. But if you're able to wait and you're able to focus on what's important and the presence now, then you're able to put back value into time, relationships, and growth for yourself. You can transform the way you use resources and see the value in them and in growing relationships, as well as investing in yourself. and really focusing on the present. It's so important to have the ability to wait. In the example that I like to use, I think this one was, my mom told me, and I believe she got it from Robert Kiyosaki's book. She told me the story of the Bentley account, where some guy, a rich guy in fact, was able to purchase a car. He actually wanted to purchase a Bentley with his own cash. He had money. He's a wealthy guy. But he said, what if I invested this money that I have now and put it in an investment and let it earn interest and then use that interest to purchase the car? So in the end, what he did was just that. He put his idea into effect and started earning interest on the money he had, but he had to delay his gratification. He wasn't able to buy the car up front because he decided to sacrifice. And that's kind of what waiting is too. It's a form of sacrificing. But he put his money away to go into investments, and then he was able to gain back the interest of that and then go ahead and purchase the car he wanted. And he still had the seed, which was the original amount he had to buy the car, but instead it was working for him. And he essentially, in a sense, because he was patient, he got the car for free. It's kind of an infinite return. It really benefited him. And it's an idea, and it's a lesson we can all take and apply it into our own lives. Waiting for God's grace, waiting for God to place a miracle in our lives. It is such an essential, important topic to reflect on. The last thing that successful people have the habit of doing is the ability to fast. So if thinking was to knowledge and waiting was to discipline, then fasting is to sacrifice. Being able to sacrifice things that you hold so dear and important to you and let that go enables you to grow in other areas of your life that are important. Because fasting, I would say in my own words, is the opposite of comfort. When you're comfortable and you're sitting at home, you're watching TV day after day, for example, day after day, and you're not progressing in your growth in some other area and you're not challenging yourself, then you're not growing. So you want to fast in those things that make you comfortable. For example, spending so much time on social media. I know it's fun. I know it's something that us millennials love to do. But being able to really put aside some time to grow yourself as opposed to just spending all your time sleeping or being on social media or sitting on the couch and doing nothing productive can really propel you forward in your life. Sacrifice is the ability to withstand difficulties and disaster. It's the ability to grow resiliency. It creates a high tolerance for pain. And I know it's kind of in a different context as what you'd expect. But really, even if you think about it as in the example of how we grow spiritually, when we fast away from food or away from technology, we're enabling ourselves to grow in a different area. In that case, when we fast from food, we grow spiritually and we allow our body to weaken so that our spirit is more attentive to the things of God. And in the same sense, when you sacrifice time away from the addictions you have now in your life, you're able to challenge yourself to grow in a different area of your life. In a sense, you have more control over your time. Time is your biggest commodity and most important commodity on earth. It's not money, it's time. So if you have control over your time, what are you able to do? You can go back and connect all the three. You can be able to grow in your knowledge, put aside time to grow yourself in an area that you'd like to see. You're able to take yourself out of your comfort zone and wait and be patient in life. They're all connected. And yeah, that completes today's blog post. And I hope you guys enjoyed the topic. By the way, hit me up in the comments and let me know if this is something you'd like to see me do more. I know the lights changed and the sun's no longer shining outside, but hit me up. Let me know if you like videos versus me writing. And I was thinking that for my next vlog, I think I'm gonna do another video for next time because I want to get comfortable with it, but to show my face on my blog. I'm trying to use natural light and it's literally all disappeared. It's only 4 p.m. but it's almost dark, the sun is setting, and I don't want to use unnatural light. So yeah, thanks guys so much for tuning in this week. Leave a comment down below about what you thought about the vlog and about this week's message, and comment what you want me to talk about for next week. Thumbs up, thumbs up. So yeah, you guys enjoy your week. And I'll see you for the next post. Bye. Mwah. So if knowledge was to thinking. So if thinking was to knowledge and waiting was to discipline and okay. Yeah. Thank you. Gang. Sorry, that's not appropriate. Stability to wait. Oh, you know what? I could just edit that.